I achieved 4 A stars in my A-levels, and here's how you can do the same. Hi, my name is Dean and welcome to the Ace Your A-level series. And today's episode is all going to be about note-taking. And the last tip might be single-handedly responsible for my grades. Okay, the first tip is start early. Whenever the teacher announces that they're going to start a new topic soon, read ahead and start making your notes early. This way, when they actually start the topic in class, it's just going to feel like revision to you. You'll answer questions better, and that will also boost your confidence. The second tip is use the specification or the syllabus, because the book is going to be filled with unnecessary long explanations, but the exam board will majorly examine you on the things that are on the specification. So keep the specification open and try not to waste time on the unnecessary details that are on the book. The third tip is, while making your notes, read from a variety of sources. We talked about the textbook, we talked about the specification points, but online you can also find revision guides, and flashcards are great for definitions, and you can also use mark schemes of past papers. This will make sure that you see the topic from different angles and you don't miss out on any important points. Okay, here is the fourth tip, and personally this has helped me a lot. So, after finishing writing the notes for a topic, keep a page blank in the end. This way, if your teacher says something important, or while doing past papers you find a new information, you can always write it down neatly. And later on, before exams, you can always know where to find it. Okay, this tip might seem generic, but it is still pretty important, which is keep your notes organized. Because before exams, you don't want to be shuffling through paper trying to find that one piece of information you wrote down somewhere. Here is the last tip, and this is the most important tip that will allow you to go for the high-level grades, which is, after you finish writing the notes for a topic, keep a page or two blank. But this is where you're going to write what I like to call model answers. So basically, when you start doing question papers, you're going to realize that there are certain answers that the examiner wants to be written in certain ways. And those ways seems to be consistent over the years. And those questions come quite often. They're frequently asked. So if you know how to specifically write those answers in the way that the examiner wants you to, they are going to be easy marks for you. For example, in biology, a very commonly asked question is the properties of genetic code, for example. And you would have to know a few keywords if you want to get all the marks on those questions. For example, it's degenerate, it's universal, it's non-overlapping. So, if you could make a note of these model answers with the keywords that the examiner wants, they are going to be easy marks for you because these answers don't change and this question is very frequently asked. That's it for this video, but do follow along because I'm going to be regularly posting videos on how to improve your grades. And do check the captions because that's where I'm going to write a detailed explanation for each of the points. Also, drop a comment or text if you want tutoring or free study advice.